Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Jeez Louise, what's the name of this?
On July 29th, 2020, a Louisiana cop...
A cop realizes there's a body in the trunk. Oh, that's crazy.
pulled over a vehicle speeding on the highway. It started just the same as any other traffic stop, but a search of the vehicle uncovered something horrifying.
Sarge, there's a dead body in the trunk.
Not only was Mitchell going almost 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, but he didn't even have a driver's license.
Do you have your driver's license?
No, sir.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
This charge alone could make him fined.
That's the weirdest thing that I've heard. Why do y'all niggas do this? Why do you try to traffic anything? Why do you try to do anything illegal when you don't have any license and you're smoking weed? I can guarantee you, I haven't seen this video before, but I can guarantee you this man was smoking weed. How do you know that, Aaron? Because I know my people. Because this is a dumbass situation.
Of up to $500 and 6 months in jail, not to mention the fines from the speeding ticket. But unbeknownst to the cop, Mitchell will be going back with more than just a speeding ticket.
Is there any weed in the car, man?
How old is this nigga?
Will be going back with more than just a speeding ticket.
Oh my
Is there any weed in
God. This nigga's name's Eminem. His parents are weird. And he got influenced by somebody that was dumb. And you got locked up, I think they're in Louisiana during the summer, nigga.
Car, man. Don't stop. Step here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
Just a doobie in the ashtray, like.
Okay.
Other than that, there's
Anything else?
dizzy.
When did you puff last?
You know why he sighed like that? Because he didn't really want to take him to jail over that. This man, what time it is? It's 9 o'clock. He's about to go back home. Or he just started. Wait, the police started at 8 o'clock. He might be doing overtime. Because that's their hours. 3 to 8, 8 to 12. Wait, no, 3 to 8, 8 to 3, and then 12 to 8. This man is probably doing a little bit of overtime because somebody's running late.
Be honest.
That's why he sighed like that. He's about to get off of work.
Because I'm a drug recognition expert.
The cop is looking to get Mitchell on more than just a DUI charge. An 18-year-old speeding in a car like this that stinks of weed tells the cop that they're...
What I tell you? Weed? Why you got weed and you don't have a license? So you had all that time to get weed. And I know you smoked the day before that. And the day before that. And the day before that. And every day for 3-4 months. If you smoke weed every day, but you don't have your license, and you can get your license for $250 or less, you're a dummy. You spent all that money on weed, but you could have had weed and a license instead of a suspended license and weed. Wouldn't you rather have both? A license and weed? And your car probably wouldn't smell like weed if you had a license. And even if it did, you wouldn't go to jail. Aaron Moses speaks. Let's get it.
Be something deeper to this traffic stop than a kid going too fast. But before he asks to search the vehicle for any other drugs, Mitchell starts to act increasingly suspicious.
All right, where are you headed right now?
I was headed back home.
Where's home? What's your address? No, stop. Come here.
Where
do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this.
He really doesn't have time. This police does not.
You don't know how
want
to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
So what's the address? You don't know your address?
No, officer, I don't know my address. I've only been in this state for approximately a month, and I just moved here. We've been staying in a hotel. I don't even have a bed, so no, I don't know the exact address.
No, sir.
Okay, come back here. Can I take a look in your car? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Mitchell has now
Well, if he would have said no because he's already violating the law, you know, he would have got arrested on the spot.
to the search of his vehicle.
Probably.
The cop is realistically only searching for weed and any other drugs possibly in the car, but he has no idea what he's actually about to find.
Damn, nigga, no spoilers. Well, I already know.
A search of the front seats turned up nothing, but upon examining the outside of the car, the cop discovered multiple bullet holes across the left side of the vehicle.
Nigga.
It's becoming...
Don't tell me. The name of this video is A Cop Realizes There's a Body in the Trunk. That's the name of this video. So I already know what's gonna happen to an extent. It could be a body of water or anything. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a human body of somebody who may have gotten, you know, but whatever the case may be, there could be a body of evidence. Don't tell me that you have a body in the trunk and the body that was connected to the spirit that is no longer with us, RIP, purchased this vehicle and you're driving it with no license and you were smoking weed, going over the speed limit. Is that what's going on here? Sir, you're a dummy.
more and more obvious to the cop that something is not right
And
at
you might
all
say,
here.
Aaron
And this
Moses.
suspect was like...
He's just a kid. Do you think that I would have done this when I was 18? You think I'm smart, right? To an extent. In certain capacities. Nah. I would have either... I'm not going to tell you how to commit crimes, but I wouldn't have done this. I'll just leave it at that.
He caught up in something much bigger than he first realized.
When did all this happen? When did all that happen?
That happened.
When?
My brother, he said it.
How long ago?
happened,
Days?
like, yeah, it was like.
Okay. Come back. Just leave this here. Come back here. Just stay right here.
See, people say it's bad to smoke cigarettes, which it is. But if he would have been smoking a cigarette at this time, he would have been more calm and he would have been more thoughtful. And he could have probably... I got a lot of situations with the police because I was smoking a cigarette or I just smoked a cigarette today. Can you put that cigarette out? And I was like, oh, can I put... excuse me, sir? Let me meditate. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this. The cigarette? Oh, do you have asthma? Because my mom, she has asthma. Oh, you mean to put it out completely? Oh, okay. Can I just hold it over here? Oh, put it out? Oh, okay. I'll take my shades off. Why do I have to take my shades? Because I just want to be able to look into the eye of the person that I'm talking to. Damn, man. What's your name? Well, you can call me Aaron. I can call you Aaron. Is that your name? Yes, sir. Why are you being so paranoid? You're acting weird. No, you're acting weird. Why are you breathing so hard? Sir, because I just put out my cigarette. You see? It's a thing. It's a thing.
In front of my car.
I'm not going to explain that, but just take that how you will.
Hey, it's Jesse again. I'm sorry to bother you. I got this car speeding 73 and a 50.
It's to create doubt in the police's mind that they're right. That's why I say shit like that.
5. It's a black and orange Camaro.
And
it's got
for them to understand that you're a critical thinker.
like 3 bullet holes in the left side of it. He said he thinks his brother said his car was in something 2 nights ago.
The officer's check of the vehicle returns nothing other than proof Mitchell is lying. His address comes back as somewhere completely different to where he's saying, and the car is registered to someone with a completely different surname.
Now, he says he lives in Winsboro,
Stupid eye.
but he's got a Richwood address, and the car comes back out of Monroe, and he's got this, he's got a GPS thing put in, but he don't even know the address, so he's lying about a bunch of junk. Where do you live? Be honest to me.
You know what's funny about this? Not funny, but damn, this took 20 minutes? This man took off his do-rag. He was nervous. I forgot what I was gonna say, but hell yeah.
Monroe?
Yes.
Richwood.
Yes.
You don't live in Winsboro.
Yes.
Why would you try to bluff me on that?
Well, why wouldn't you just say, I just moved here? Because he doesn't smoke cigarettes.
You lie to me on that? Because I already knew that before this guy said something. What's up?
No, you didn't. Lying now. Why would you try to bluff him on that?
Talk to me. You better stop lying to me right now. You're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister.
See, I don't think that he's from Louisiana. I don't know where this nigga's from. But yes, I grew up in the South as well, but I've never been to Louisiana like that for like more than a day. And I didn't interact with anybody. But if he was arresting me and he was talking to me like that with that thick of a Louisiana accent, yes, I'd be laughing too.
You better stop lying to me right now. You're going to be in jail.
That nigga said these perkies kicking there. This nigga's he's trying to stop himself from laughing too. Or he just might be nervous because he know he's probably got a body in trunk.
You better stop lying to me right now. You're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister's house.
To your sister's? That's the last freaking lie you better tell me.
This whole situation is already immensely confusing, but...
Wait. He got out the passenger seat? Or did this nigga get this car from England? Why did you get out the passenger seat? Because it was cars on the road?
And all of a sudden, something even weirder happens. A completely random man pulls up at the scene claiming that his family are looking for him.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sought me out here.
Okay, all right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, Scooter. What do you mean they were looking for him?
They looking for him. The car missing. Hey.
Okay, give me the phone. Hey, man. Give it.
This nigga, whose mans is this?
Hey.
Okay, give me the phone. Hey, man. He's not giving that name, though.
You going
He's giving another name.
And when they give yet another different name for Mitchell and the owner of the vehicle, the cop rightfully is at a loss. This has gone from a traffic stop to a full-on mystery, and the cop is determined to get to the bottom of it.
There's a kid that's been reported missing. And
you're driving his car? This is horrible. This nigga, we need to call him jail man.
The car from Monroe, and he
like
lied to me about his last name. I mean, his address and where he's from. Random guy pulls up behind me, said, "Hey, this guy's looking for that kid. I need to know if this car has been reported missing, stolen." And I know he's BSing to me about where he's going. He says he's going to his sister's house down here. If you could, hey, talk to him, see if you can figure out if the sister thing is legit. He said this guy...
See, that's what's so crazy. That's why I like the fact that I have children. There's a difference between a kid and a dumb kid. This nigga's retarded. Oh, damn, can I say that? Well, I already said it's too late, and I'm still going to upload this video. This man, this dude, this little guy, he doesn't have any smarts. Because this is just not well thought out at all. And it's sad.
Gave him the car.
5 minutes.
He's got the GPS on his phone on the back lid. He said that's where he's going. And I knew he was lying then.
Slowly, things are
Big Herc 911.
to
Hey,
become
shout out
more
to Big
clear.
Herc.
If Mitchell is telling the truth, it seems as though his brother is letting him drive a car that he stole from the original owner. But that still doesn't explain the bullet holes, why Mitchell lied about his address, or why the random man appeared looking for him knowing he was driving that vehicle. But now on top of all of that, the cop has also just been told over the radio that there's a missing person report hidden amongst this mess.
What I'm being told is that the boy who gave him permission to use the car is missing.
What?
So he's lying his ass off. Go looking for the person who owns the car, find out.
And there's bullet holes in the car. On this episode of Law and Order SVU. Where's Mariska Hargitay? I want to see some thickness.
The son of the owner of the car is missing, and now we got bullet holes all in the car. I got you. So
I got you.
Something bad. Right? The only thing he lied about was his address in Winsboro. If he's knows something about this boy that's missing, there's bullet holes. I'd like to at least. I guess I'll do as much good contact as I can.
A few more calls are made, and it turns out the missing person is Michael Robinson.
Oh, and they have the same first name. Why is this nigga not in cuffs?
The alleged
you think
brother.
This nigga murdered. I already said it's too late. You think this nigga hurt somebody? I like that. Hurt. That's a lot better. And he's still standing there with his arms crossed. As soon as I would have learned, see, that's why you niggas have to get money. Because I can understand why he didn't run. He didn't run because he didn't have enough gas in his car. Because he certainly could have I would have got away. I wouldn't have did this at all. But even if I wouldn't have got away, I would have got away.
The boy at the scene, and the man who gave him permission to be driving the car today. However, it's still unclear who owned the car in the first place, but the cop decides to forget about that for a moment and examine the vehicle a second time now that backup has arrived.
And he's just standing there, bullet holes in the car, and this car.
Like, this looks close. Like,
he's scared. That's
bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And the boy. See?
Little did he know, this is where all his questions would be answered at once, in the most gruesome way imaginable.
I'm gonna do the obvious thing.
When you see them walking around the car like that, I'm gonna do the obvious. Yeah, they're about to, yeah. Bro, I would have just ran just to have a little more piece of freedom, because I knew at that point he was going to Yale University.
Gruesome way imaginable.
I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do.
You don't want to do it. You said it because you didn't want to do it. Damn. God's open strong.
Hey. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You have a right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time you choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. You understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you by the court. Do you understand?
Inside the trunk was the body of Michael Robinson, and all of
This nigga's weird. Why didn't you run, bro? You already had weed. Cause he don't smoke cigarettes. If I get pulled, if I were in that situation and there was a body in the trunk, and I have weed and I have that fast ass car, I'm not pulling over.
Sudden, everything makes sense.
26 is 125-03057, 125-0357. F39 Troop F desk. Good.
Damn, and he's married. He can't even tell his wife about this.
I get the guy out. He's super nervous. He lies to me about his address. He's got no driver's license. He says he's going to his house in Winsboro. Well, I find out he lives in Richwood. I pop the trunk. Sorry, there's a dead body in the trunk.
Ah, that's why he didn't run. Because he was probably close to his sister's house. And he didn't know anywhere else to go. And he didn't want to put that drama on his sister. So that's kind of honorable. I think he was literally about to go to his sister's house.
I'm not. We blocked in front of the car and behind the car. We've shut the trunk. I have Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office with me. We're at 82. Okay, we're not. We're done.
It turns out Michael Robinson wasn't related to Mitchell.
Oh, damn. They probably found that. He probably had a couple stacks in his pocket. They were like, nah, nigga, I just found something. And he got some blow and some pills. I think that's what happened. If not, it is what it is. But that's my hypothesis.
At all. Instead, he was merely an unintentional casualty of an armed robbery Mitchell was part of earlier.
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. Who is that?
Unintentional casualty of an armed robbery Mitchell was part of earlier.
Who is that?
Oh, wow. So he didn't murk, bro. So he's the dumb homie. So he was commissioned to transport that body. That's one of his bros. So, okay, if you didn't catch it, let me tell you what happened. So they went on a mission in his car to go on a robbery to rob somebody else. And he got smoked in the act. And he didn't. So his OGs, somebody that was older than him or more experienced than him, told him to put the body in the trunk and get rid of all the evidence. Wow. So he didn't, damn. That's why you gotta have your own mind, bro. 'Cause that's not uncommon. That's not uncommon at all. This is not an uncommon occurrence. You love your homies, you want to gang bang, you want to do this and you want to do that, they're going to ask you to do stuff like this. That happens.
Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was. I just hit
That's
him.
his homie, bro. Of course he's going to break down.
I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
I just.
Yeah.
In the mayhem of the robbery,
HID.
Mitchell shot Robinson multiple times with a handgun before loading him into his trunk and driving him away to Winsboro to dump the body. But of course,
Whoa, what? That's two different stories. Oh, he was trying to rob him. Yeah, this nigga's dumb. So, okay, well,
before he could make it, he was pulled over by the officer in Winsboro to dump the body. Gun before loading him into his trunk.
wait a minute. See, that's why I gotta stop drinking.
That.
That's him.
Wasn't
We blocked in front of the car. There's a dead body in the
They
trunk.
just said, whatever. I care, but I don't. Hey.
really an unintentional Michael.
82. Okay, we're not. We're done.
It turns out Michael Robinson wasn't related to Mitchell at all. Instead, he was merely an unintentional casualty of an armed robbery Mitchell was part of earlier.
Who is that? Who is that?
So I thought they meant that they were a part of the same robbery, but he unintentionally. My bad, R.I.P.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was. I just hit him. I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
I just.
In the mayhem of the robbery, Mitchell shot Robinson multiple times with a handgun before loading him into his trunk and driving him away to Winsboro to dump the body.
That's
but of
a
course, before he
horrible-
could make it, he was pulled over by the
That
officer
nigga
for
is
speeding.
remedial.
Michael Mitchell is being charged for the armed robbery and the second-degree murder of Michael Robinson.
That's
Mitchell
capital murder. They could give him the chair for that.
is currently awaiting his trial, but is expected to be sentenced to life behind bars.
Life. Well. Yeah, nah, he's an idiot. Damn. A year ago? Damn, this nigga's weird. But it is what it is. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. That's like sleeping over somebody's house when that's not a good idea. This not a good idea at all. You could have just, I'm not gonna tell you how to commit crimes again. It's Aaron Moses on the band, you the band with the bands together, man. I gotta pee. I wanna smoke a cigarette. Peace.